Walk round the compound, see some pretty tigers. Walk round the compound. Walk round the compound. Walk round the compound.
Whoa. All right, we'll start with that. Hi. We had a shot set up where Bandito was sitting right there. Perfect distance for filming, for videoing. Where it's like he's laying down, he's like facing this way. He's probably like 2.5, maybe like about 2.5 feet from the fence. So it's like I can get the lenses set up just right. I can get it zoomed. High quality, high resolution. He's in the frame. I get it set up. And as soon as it's like, perfect, and record, he's just like, oh, hi. And he like comes up to the fence. And granted, it took me some time to get everything set up. And he just sat there and just watched and watched. And it's like he just waited for me to just go and record. Yeah. Cow's bells. Cow's bells. Almost looks like she's sneaking on him. Is she doing sneaky stuff? She might be doing sneaky stuff. And then he sits down and she's like, I changed my mind. I don't feel like doing sneaky stuff right now. Yeah. Did you bail out? You pull the ejection cord? Hi. And that would be Naya. I believe that's Naya. Oh. Oh. There's Nicole. And she's hanging out with Kiara, so we're gonna leave her be. It sounds like they're just having some chat. Having maybe an end of day chat. Nicole's really great. She's been working here last few months, and excited for y'all to meet her at some point. Extremely knowledgeable, a lot of stories and adventures, but I will let her discuss those things when we have her on camera one of these days. Yeah. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hi, how are you? I just have to come over and say hi to Princess. Did I cause that? There's some stink. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
No, I was talking to Kiara.
Oh.
She is a bit of a grumpy old lady. She seemed to be doing really, really good. And then Princess was longingly looking over your direction. Yeah. Wondering, like, when's it going to be my turn? I want to have girl chat. We had I'm not going to get any closer, but hi, sugar pie. This is as far. I just want the people to just see you, see your face. The weather's nice, the air is good, the light is good. I was going to say the light is well. That would have sounded really stupid. The light is well. You child. Tell me, how fares the light today? The light is well, sir. Thank you. Here's a nickel. I got to go to a pretty cool rock and roll show last week. Yeah, would have been last week. Oh. I think that's Roman. Is it sunset? It's sunset time. I got to go to a rock and roll show. It was over at the Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, and I got to see. It was the Freaks on Parade show, headlined by Alice Cooper and Rob Zombie. Wow. Wow. Synchronized yawns. That's pretty impressive. That was really impressive. That was cool. That was cool stuff. Oh. What? Oh my goodness. Wow, these sleepy boys. Hi, Zuby. Oh, Rod, just let me see Zuby just for a second, please. Okay. Hi, yeah, you belong. I belong to you. Zuby belongs to you. Everyone belongs to you. And then he's just like, dance, concubine. And it's like, this is just getting so weird over here. Dance, Prince of the Leaves. Yes, sir. Oh, no. Everyone's feeling really good. Everyone's feeling really good. The air is actually, and I say stuff like that, but it is true. Because look at it. Everyone is just feeling just good and happy and squishy and roly-poly, and it's one of those things that you have to look at these boys. Oh my goodness. But all of the cats that live out here, they've had to endure prolonged high temperatures, that prolonged summer. And now it's like, it finally legitimately, I mean, like in this evening in particular, it feels nice. It just feels nice. And there's a relief to that. And I think that that's something that they're feeling. It's like, I can just really relax. But yeah, I was very, very excited to go see the show. I had never seen Mr. Zombie perform, and I have been a fan, bless you, I've been a fan of digging through the ditches and burning through the witches ever since I was in high school, possibly even middle school, because like, I'm trying to think of what year Hellbilly Deluxe came out. That I listened to that album a lot, and I remember, and I knew, like, you know, White Zombie, and I liked White Zombie songs that I knew that I heard, and then he kind of like consolidated his image and his name. Hi, wow. But yeah, consolidated the image under his own moniker and basically just said, like, no, we're not going to do White Zombie anymore. I'm going to do Rob Zombie. I'm going to perform as myself, and then we're gonna kind of re-envision this thing. And I think the first time I saw him performing in any capacity was him performing Dragula on the David Letterman show. And I was like, I must have been just at the perfect age. I was probably like 13 or 14 or something like that. And I saw that, and I just... What is this? Where's this been all my life? I loved it. I loved it so much. Even though, like, this is the funny thing, because I've actually, like, in recent years, I rewatched it, And it's like, it wasn't, like, looking back, and it's like, it wasn't really the best. Like, the sound was a little kind of weird and off, and I think their pacing, so maybe they hadn't worked out all of the kinks of some of their live stuff, or maybe there were some technical issues that night, but it didn't seem like it was the best performance. But yeah, 13-year-old me, I was blown away. So and everyone that I've ever talked to, like, oh yeah, go see Rob Zombie. He's awesome. He's great live. And he was fantastic. High energy. I was moving and bopping and singing along, and there was a lot of light show stuff, and like symbolism, and like alien zombie devil images, and like hot vintage buxom gals dancing, and like all of those like characteristic kind of Rob Zombie things, all of those images just kind of clashing in this really big and awesome stage show. Loved it. Really, really loved it. Super excited. But that was not the thing I loved the most that evening. I have to say, I have become a convert, I guess you could say, a believer, if you will, and fully understanding now. I am fully understanding of one particular scene in the movie Wayne's World, where they got down on their knees and said, "We're not worthy," to one Alice Cooper. I went and saw, so he was, him and Mr. Zombie co-headlining, but he went on first. I was awestruck. It was amazing. Both shows were amazing, but for different reasons. But there's something about the Alice Cooper show. I mean, it was like not a wasted moment. Consummate professionalism as far as, oh boy. Shark. Noot, 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 noot. Oh, look at her. Look at her doing sharky things. Look at her doing sharky things. Mika. They don't see me. Anyway, Alice Cooper. Like, tremendous amount of respect for him and his band for the live performance. Like, one, it was the best, well mixed, like sonically, show that I've ever been to in a large scale venue, at least like arena and above. Of course, it's always hard to get the acoustics right, and some musical styles and genres are more suited for bigger sounds than others, but I was very impressed that they had such like an in-your-face kind of rock sound, but you could hear all the instruments well, you could hear all of the singers and all the, like, everything was mixed and the levels were done very, very well. And the entire show, it was just pure entertainment. There was like concepts and like not like almost like kind of like set pieces or stage pieces, and there was theatricality. There was a lot of theatricality whereas like Rob Zombie, it was more of like raw, like animal energy, and he just like espoused like this powerful force, him and his band. And that was cool. That was very cool. But Alice, it was a lot more of like, no, I have this kind of vision. There's this theatricality, showmanship thing, and I'm going to do it like through all of these kind of like carefully crafted and carefully cultivated set pieces. And it's like none of it ever, like there's times where people like, I'm gonna do something that's gonna make me look cool, and it just looks cringe. It just, you're just like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Like now I have that thing in my head, and I kind of was thinking that you were cool before, and now you did the thing, and I don't know if I think you're so cool anymore. I don't know. But there was never a moment with him, because like he knew like how to like, oh, I'm gonna have like a sense of bravado, but it's not gonna be so over the top where you're gonna go, ooh. And yeah, there's like this kind of this dark and menacing like highborn noble person, like, you know, the very pompous individual. Like there's a character that he kind of plays in his shows, almost like a elevated version of himself. How's she doing?
You stole her from me.
I did not steal her. She makes her own choices. You just obviously didn't have enough to offer her. No, but Nicole's been getting her on the lockdown pretty regularly. I know, the last few days. So like she's been doing some whispering to a lot of the cats and getting them to do stuff. That has been traditionally hard. As you can see, it's very nice and mowed inside of Allie's enclosure. Bless you. Hi, Nate doll. Bless you, bless you, bless you. But yeah, like, and I went into it not like, and I was thinking like, oh yeah, Alice Cooper, that's kind of cool. He's kind of cool guy, you know, like, and like I went into it like kind of knowing off the top of my head like a handful of songs. In reality, and this is like how many, you know, because like you'll hear stuff on the radio, but then a lot of times you don't know like, oh, that's who does it. And I realized like, oh, I know like over half of this guy's set list. But then even the ones that I didn't know, the songs I've never heard before, I'm like, I'm still having so much fun. This was great. And I was sitting in a section with people who were saying like, yeah, this is my 4th time seeing him. This is my 6th time. And I remember before the show, I was thinking just like, geez, obsessed much? And like now I'm thinking, I literally on the way home was like, is he touring anywhere else nearby? Because like I was leaving home, like I would see him again tomorrow night. It was that good. And he's 76. He's 76 years old. And it was amazing. Whoa, hi, it's okay. Yeah, baby, it's okay. I know, he stinks. Yeah, he stinks. What is got your grumbles? You just got some grumbles inside? Yeah? You just got some grumbles? Whoa. She's feeling a little grumbly. Did you have anything to do with this? He's like, no, I have no idea what I did. I have no idea. All right. I'm going to basically make it seem like I'm scolding you and telling you. But I know, just between you and me, she's probably acting a little bit kind of kooky right now. Yeah, and don't you forget it. Be nicer to her, okay? Yeah. Yes, dog. Just, this will be fine in just a day or two. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This will pass. Hang in there. Bro to bro. I think. Yep. Yeah, I don't want this whole thing to. I mean, I would talk about the Alice Cooper show, this entire webcast, and a lot of you would be rolling your eyes, understandably so. But there was a thing that I did, and I enjoyed it, and I want to talk about it. So there. But yeah, any time that if he ever tours again, and if he ever comes back to the DFW area, I am 100% gonna go see. I will be one of those guys like, oh, this is my 4th show. Yeah, he's 87, but I mean, like, he still like dances around, and he's kind of like one of those little scooter cart things, but it's kind of cool. It looks like a demon robot thing that shoots flames and stuff. It's pretty neat. Like, he's always thinking of new things. But yeah, if you're at all like into, if you have rock and roll in your heart at all, if you have even like the slightest little bit of just theater in your heart, and if you like both of those things, I cannot recommend his live show enough. There she is. Allie, we're not worthy. We're not worthy. You're so pretty. What? Whoa. It's one of them chrysalises. Chrysalis. Whoa. That's so cool. I'll have to ask Nicole what kind of critter that one's gonna be. She'll know. We're out here and we're working and we're doing stuff. Fantastic. Like she just knows farming and ranching and stuff like that. But she's very educated in the natural sciences world, and can like look at every single like green leafed thing and be like, oh, that's a New England creeper whipple. And I'm like, oh, that's, identify all of them and the bugs and the snakes. So I send her random pictures, or I point at things. I'm like, what's that? Trying to stump her, and I never do. Never. But then again, like, she's got me so thoroughly convinced, she could probably just start making up things at this point, and I'm just like, oh, that sounds about right. And she knows. Isabel. Do the thing. Do more Peet stuff. Oh, it looked like he was just gonna give you a headbutt. Looks like he was just gonna give you a little bit of a headbutt, maybe a snuffle, maybe like a cheek rub, and then she kind of did like a little like, yeah. You see that? Poor little guy. I know, she's so mean. So mean. Peet stuff? Peet stuff? Peet stuff! Peet stuff! Yeah, we're doing Peet stuff. Nice. Ah, other Peet stuff. Nice. 3 Peet. That's one way to do that, I suppose. Good job, Fred. Whatever you're doing it well. Look at him! Yeah! Yeah! Look! Good job, bud! Nice. Oh, he's happy. I heard what you did, and I saw it in my peripherals. Con was over here, and then you kind of started walking up, and then you did another little kind of meh. And then he was like, oh, oh, oh. And then you expect me to comfort you, reinforce this negative behavior, this toxicity. The boy. Hi. The boy. The boy. Oh, look at it. What is this, Peet? Get some of his Peets. I'm sure just in case Lydia's watching. And then we'll get some close up of chin and the snoot and the whiskers. And then his tum-tum. He's also got a tum-tum. Yeah. Feels pretty good out here, doesn't it? Hi. Hi, Ruby. Oh. Yep. That is still a thing. Oh. Always something. Between these two girls and Bandito. Playing both of them. And he's probably, oh, you're so pretty, and then like the one might be like, am I pretty? And then like she goes away, and then the next girl comes up and he's like, you're so pretty. And then she's like, I heard you talking to my sister. And he's like, no, I think you're prettier. And then the other one's like, you think this what? And then it just turned like he's playing both of them. And it's not right. He shouldn't be doing that. Or maybe he should. Why is it his, actually, yeah, maybe, why is it his responsibility? He's just playing the game. All right? All he's trying to do is just, like maximize like the odds, the percentages of him being able to, have a convo with the lady. So, you shoot your shot multiple different ways. That's not his fault. He should not be penalized for such things. Am I right, guys? Come on, guys. Ladies, don't worry about commenting. Just sit this one out. Hi, big guy. Hey, Munch. Hey, sweetie. Yeah. He's a good boy. Yeah, good boy. In a good mood. On a nice evening. And that makes me happy. Got an appointment to get him checked out. See if we can pinpoint where that limp is coming from. Hi, big guy. Yeah. Bless you, bless you, bless you. A strong boy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, good job, bud. Good. Yep. You know, like there's an inspirational kind of thing to that. Because you know, he's got, I mean, like, of course, Munchie, he's got issues with his back, he's got issues with his shoulder, like he's had issues with his teeth. You know, he's got issues, man. I mean, we could nickname him Magazine Rack because of all his issues. But despite all that, he doesn't let his issues get in the way of him doing the things that he loves. Him taking part in his favorite activities. There's something to be said about that. It's inspiring. Munchie is an inspiration. He's an inspirational figure, an inspirational boy. The truck was having a hard time pulling that because they were pulling the trailer out of that pasture. There's some cows over in that pasture, so they might be carting some cows from one place to another place. And the boys were just it's almost like Luca was just like, you gotta pump the brake. You gotta wait, no, put it in third. This guy. Hi. Well, hello. Oh boy. Jake, don't take this away. It's like, don't worry, don't focus on that. Don't worry about that. But Luca's doing cute stuff. And he's like, I do cute stuff too. I can sit. See, I can lay in the grass as well. It's not a big deal. The old Snoopy comics where he'd like sit on top of his doghouse and he'd look like a vulture. That's kind of what Munchie's got going on right now. I have to go this way. I don't want to end on Vulture Boy. I want to end on Sweet Boy. Can I get Sweet Boy? Can I get Sweet Boy, please? Sweet Boy. One sweet. Oh, there's a freaking. I put my hand right in a spider web. Hey. That was not Sweet Boy. That's kind of Sweet Boy. This is very confusing. Munchie. Snuffle. Just snap out of it, man. Okay. All right. Oh, jeez. I do not know what rattles around that brain of yours. What that flow chart. Whoa, look at this. It's a flying spider. Yep, that's what they do, man. They just make their webs like from section to section. Sometimes you walk right into them. Big old face full of spider. Yeah, working with the tigers, it's really, that has its moments. It's nice. But sometimes, the trade-off is face full of spider. And I know for some people it'd be like, ooh, deal breaker. No. No way. No way, Josie. I feel like such a dope. I feel like such a silly goose. I literally, like, I had the camera paused. I was walking back and forth, being like, where is I was looking on top. I was like trying to get the angles. Maybe she's up over there. Maybe she's like behind the thing. It's dark, you know. And then I come around here and then I look over and I'm like, oh, you dummy. Yeah. So, yeah. There's Malika. I am success. With camouflage. Alright, and there we go. We got our no-elo lion, our no-elo baby. Featured. Our final featured feline. Is the one and only Noel. Final featured feline. Hey, who do you think? You know, that could be like the next thing. Hey, who do you think the is going to be on the next cast? I'm like, I don't know. You have to stay tuned and see who the is. Oh man, you know what? Me and like some couple, because there's couples that watch it sometimes. Like me and my wife, we have like a chart. We kind of write things down, like who's going to be the and then sometimes I'm right and sometimes she's right. You know, it's really fun. Kind of like makes us feel like more together. All right, this is silly. It's just silly. Thanks for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Dorb is the word in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. You keep those tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy, and thank you so much for your continued support. And we'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, there's a cat that loves to squeak. Oh, there's a cat. Oh, there are cats with cute little feet. So there are cats, cat. Oh, there are cats with stripes and there are cats with manes. So let's watch as Derek walks around the compound tonight.